Hello and welcome back to the Hand of Fate 2, minus the at the start there. We're gonna go ahead and start up with the Magician here. I haven't uploaded the first one yet. We have one of one companions. We only have one companion.
All mages are my children. This one, however, I would rather disown.
This is fair. Oh, these are the cards that I'm choosing cards that can be put on the map, I guess. Equipment, gain resource, dice, combat. What do we get here? We get a token? Tokens are good because they allow me to unlock more things. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Let's do that one. And then we'll take some unknowns. How many of these can we take? Oh, we can only take that many. Okay. Max platinum, max brimstone. Okay. And then this is my equipment. Cardinal blade is better than a soldier's sword, so we'll take that. Bastion of purification is pretty good stats. Of course, we don't know what it is. Apparently, we'll just take everything. Sure. That's fine, I guess. Prepare to fight corrupted. Oh, wait. Well, we have the axe anyway, doesn't matter. Avoid empire, lose gold for every empire killed. Okay. Let us begin.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus? For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Your conversation with the fur trader is interrupted as Malaclips arrives in a flurry. The Whisperers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Find out more. What makes Westwind special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favor. That's really all I care about. I mean, we don't necessarily need to know where it is, do we? Sure, let's learn. Westwind sits on the outer edge of the Empire. While the Emperor focuses on the capital, its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes are neglected. Let's ask everything, why not? A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they are all either dead, missing, or drunk. Okay. You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are three options: a stonemason, a food wagon, or a weaponsmith. Let's take the food wagon. A food wagon headed to a nearby wedding offers you a ride. They gift you some food in exchange for not taking you the whole way. Oh. Okay. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. Okay.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure. Or worse, success.
The market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passerby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. We lose 3 gold. Unfortunate. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. We have 25% chance of success. We failed. Oh, it was so close to going for the third one, and that was the one. The tangled maze of people proves too much for you, and the thief makes their escape. So, we unfortunately lose the token there.
Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
The shopkeeper nods to you as you enter. Adventurer, how's the world out there? We could buy some food, we could buy some equipment. We can't afford literally anything. Oh, we have to buy the equipment we put up? Damaging defense, heavy shield. Against corrupted, defend causes 30% of your weapon. Oh my god, that's so good. There's no way we can afford that. We can't sell anything. We could buy food. We could buy a food. So go ahead and leave.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
You find some Imperial soldiers strung up by Northerners, so we could fight to free them, or we could pay to free them, but we don't have any gold, so off to fight we go.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
Let us see indeed. This will be our first combat with a companion. Do I have to worry about their health as well? Do they eat food if they're hurt? Who knows? Nice hat. A magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malclips casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. Okay.
If nothing else, I'll get a kick out of this.
Oh. I thought I could dodge that, but apparently not. Should dodge that though. So red is dodge, green is block, as best I can tell. I didn't mean to roll there if you're curious. It's interesting how it, god damn it, how it lowers all the other sound in the game when we do that special attack. I need to stop screwing up the blocks. Ow, okay. So he needs to be blocked twice, as it turns out. Or at least sometimes needs to be blocked twice. Need to keep an eye out for that, I guess. We got 1 equipment from 2, so we can pick. Considering we're going to be fighting corrupted, I think the Bastion of Purification would be good. But the axe is better against corrupted, right? Let's take the Bastion. Wow, that defense increase.
In more ways than one.
And we gained 3 food. And 2 recruits. So with the Northerners dead, you free the soldiers. Oh, it just auto-equips it. Okay. You can have a lot of equipment that I do not have.
In your life, you will have wandered endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
For some reason, it zoomed in on the map and flipped that card over. You arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path. No, it's showing me the card, that's why. Malaclip sniffs the air. My magical senses are pulling me toward the north. Smells like someone is baking cinnamon pie somewhere up ahead. Okay. We only have 2 soldiers, so aren't we supposed to find
Here
more?
we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The west wind tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corrupted inside the town! They broke through the sewers and into Louis' Lane! Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out." Okay. So 3 blight. So it is showing me how many enemies and what kind. That's good to know. You arrived to find Westwind's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to its poorest area, Lewis Lane. We cannot let the corrupted spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who's been tainted, even a little. We have no reason to keep exploring, so... You join in the fight against the corrupted. So we have 4 of steel versus 3 of blight. This should be an easy fight unless blight are insanely powerful, but who knows? They are the blight after all. They look like you would expect corrupted enemies to look like. Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Okay. So far they've been doing a whole lot of nothing, and we're basically just bashing them to death. I actually just straight up killed 2 of them instead of knocking them down, but whatever. That was easy as hell. I mean, it was 6v3 technically. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. So we gained 4 additional recruits, up to 6. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. So we get equipment. Is this better than what I have? I don't remember what I have actually. We can't use the axe with this shield. It is better. And I do like our shield, so... We get 3 additional food. And we get a new map. Let's go east.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaclipse's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc! Malaclipse calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. We don't have enough gold. That kind of ruins that, doesn't it? The goblin man looks affronted. Malaclipse places a consoling hand on him. Don't be mad. He doesn't know about how our kind work. Merc crosses his arms and turns his back to you. Malaclipse makes soothing noises. Look here, Merc. We'll be back before you know it with the gold, okay? Can we actually... Oh, we can come back to this card. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Because it's not grayed out anyway.
In these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of a corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman, perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods! I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footmen left me here to fight them off, but the brawl is now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. So here's the problem. We need the gold. Well, I want the gold specifically. But we also need soldiers. How many soldiers do we actually need, though? We would get 25 gold from this, assuming there might be a card draw or something. It would be likely. Let's accept the offer. So we do get straight 25 gold. Oh, great maker, thank you. You linger near the nobleman's carriage in case the corrupted reappear. Just beyond the trees, you can hear the blood-curdling sounds of combat. Screams and shouts echo long into the night. You wait, but no soldiers return from the battle. The nobleman climbs inside his carriage, curls into a ball, and sobs uncontrollably. He will not be moved or roused. He returned to Westwind. Now let's head back to this dude. You arrive at the city. 10 gold first. Let's give him the gold. Aleclipse steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc, old bean. The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers Malaclips for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You sputter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclips nods as if this were a fair request. We can eat a daisy. We can forget-me-not, or we can eat the luminous purple flower. I'm suspicious as all hell of the luminous purple flower. But we'll eat it. The flower has a crispy burnt texture. We have to roll higher than a 15. That's so high. 18 is the highest, by the way. This is garbage. We gotta roll everything again. I don't think we're getting it. 13? Unfortunately, that was our only reroll. It was a good try. You feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck, and you collapse to the floor. You wake to Malaclips splashing with water. Merc is left, and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. Come back later and try again. Can we try again? No. God damn it. So that's 10 gold for nothing then.
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Again, we will attempt to assist the distressed woman. 14 targets pretty high, with only one reroll, and a pretty bad roll to start. Nope, 11, we failed again. God dang it. So, come on out, boys, we gotta fight. Ooh. So 7 enemies. 4 of greed and a 3 of greed. This is a much larger battle than the first time we got ambushed by this. It's not really an ambush this time. I knew it was coming, but I was hoping to succeed. Look at that shield. It's a pretty fancy looking shield. Niall was a wildly invented craftsman and also quite mad. Okay.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Look, I can't stop helping people, man. It's how I operate, okay? Not like they're doing a particularly good job of fighting me anyway. Oh, he's actually got the crap beat out of him. Good God. Finish him off. Probably kill him. Oops, that's not the button I meant to hit. That's also not the button I meant to hit. Hook me up with a shield, my friend. Ow. A little late on the shield. I also hit the wrong button, but what else is new, I suppose? Oh, that could have gone worse. So it seems like him taking damage doesn't really matter. It just means I'll have to potentially revive him in combat, but he doesn't use any food or anything. With the thugs defeated, you search their body. What do we get? We have to roll a 9? That's pretty low. We rolled a 12. Yeah, that was a good roll. How come I couldn't get those before? God damn it. So we get 3 food, 5 food, and that's it. Let's continue our journey.
Always treat those who feed you with respect. Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few. You
chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with peers. Sorry. goddamn, overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women, coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. Excuse me? The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits. Chester gives you a jolly wave. Would you like to buy on this fine morning? Buy exotic fruits, question mark? Chester passes you a bag of what appears to be pebbles. He insists that they are fruits from the desert lands, encouraging you to bite into one. Inside is a soft, spongy flesh that tastes of blackberry. Okay. Chester smiles at the exotic fruits for a while, as if remembering a happy memory, before he finally decides on a price. Oh my god.
Wager for more than mere success and failure.
One of them was
You
30.
choose the very stakes themselves.
Good, okay. So 10 gold for, was that like 8 food? That's a pretty good ratio. Yeah, it was 8 food. No, 10 food. Sorry, that's even better. And we'll leave. We have 23 food, and we don't need more food. We need gold more than anything now.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
So we could pay 10 gold to free them, but I just don't see why we wouldn't fight them. 10 gold's most of my gold anyway. It's 3 of frost. Were frost the big two-handed weapon enemies? I don't remember, actually. They weren't too bad the first time we fought them. Okay, it is those guys. I should pay more attention. Raiders. From the frozen darkness of the far north they come. Northerners can perform a combo attack. Use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you defend. Alright.
I hope this works.
So blocking really big two-handed weapons, pretty hard to do as it turns out. I start swinging my own dude. I'm lucky that missed the way it did. No. Okay, that makes me just straight immune. That's actually pretty good. Excuse me. Could you stop? There we go. These guys seem pretty simple to fight. I mean, it's just a small group of 3, so... It's also really early in the game. I imagine it'll get harder. So I got a thing. Gain 15 fame until you lose any gambit, then discard this card. What does fame do? Well, we got a potion. We didn't really need it. We also got 10 gold. Oh. And 2 recruits. So I'm actually gonna go all the way around, because I'm suspicious that top right card up there is actually the final card, although I guess we can just keep exploring. But we'll do it this way. We don't need to buy equipment, we don't need to buy food. Do we need to buy equipment? No, we don't need any of that. We don't need to sell equipment, do we? Because we're using it. So we'll just leave. There was actually no reason to go there. That's unfortunate. Just
now
wasted
your chance
food.
presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
Atop Westwind Town Hall is a large bell tower. It used to signal the day's end for the workers in the mines and surrounding fields, but now it will summon Westwind's defenders. Do you wish to summon the soldiers you have recruited? We only have 8, is that enough? Who knows? As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. You have gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. Well, it's even, technically. You must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. Let's give a rousing speech. Oh god. Okay, so 25% chance of success. Here we go, boys. That one. We did it! By God. Your rousing speech imbues the soldiers with confidence and zeal. So, Allied Empire deal more damage. Nice. That should make this a much easier fight. That was pure luck. I mean, the whole game is basically pure luck, but welcome to board games. That was 25% chance of getting that card. Hello. Alright. Terror of Westwind. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates. Okay. Let's get rid of the little dudes first here. They're pretty easy to deal with. We basically just bash them until they fall over. Combat in this game is pretty simple, but it does do the job pretty well. I keep hitting left bumper instead of LT. Please don't hit me while I'm doing this. Aha! Invulnerability. So it said something about bashing, which is a button I've not used yet. Which is basically just that, apparently. We're just beating the dickens out of this dude. This is almost through his armor by the looks of it. There we go. Oh, he regenerates his armor. I also canceled my own attack. I kind of sort of doubt that anyone except for me does any armor damage, but maybe not, I don't know. I got greedy as hell with that. That does armor damage, but not very much. Good to know. There we go. That wasn't too hard at all.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
Look, man, they're not simple peasants anymore. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of their minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with a town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin. Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
Okay, so for saving the town to Westwind, we get a ruby ring, Valiant Auragus, which looks rather fancy, and Winter's Bane. Saving the town, we get Man-Eating Tree, Gnomish Exchange, Lost Boy, Pauper Plague, and Westwind Tavern, which has another token thingy. Unfortunately, we didn't get any other tokens, which displeases me.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Well, that is going to be it for now, but we're gonna do a little thing and have you guys leave comments for which one we should do next. So we have the options of the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor as our choices for what we should do next. Either way, that's it for the Magician. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.